Yeah, that's an understatement, Rodney. This is the exit ramp for State Route 79 to head towards Buckeye Lake. Now, ODOT crews put out a cone that I'm standing next to about 4 o'clock this afternoon. And in the time that we have been out here, we have watched as water has not only surrounded the cone and where I'm standing, but it is about, I would say, a good 15 feet towards where my camera operator is standing right now. Our photographer, Zach, is standing a little bit on the drive part of this pavement. But yeah, you can start to see just how much water we have here that is eventually going to coat part of I-70 East heading towards Buckeye Lake. This water is rising very quickly from the south fork of the Licking River. And of course, when that river is going to get to that crest of 883.5 feet, which that is the crest for that like right now, that is when we are going to see both lanes of I-70 completely covered in water for only the third time in a decade. Now, we are being told that there is no current breach in the Buckeye Lake Dam. So again, all this water is just from that south fork of the Licking River. And again, the water is surrounding large parts of Lancaster Road outside of Hebron if you're also looking to get back on the highway on the other side of town. Now, the eastbound lanes are going to be shutting down within the next hour for folks who are leaving the Columbus metro area, and the westbound lanes are going to shut down sometime between 8 and 10 p.m. tonight. So to give you an idea of some of the detours, I-70 eastbound traffic is going to exit State Route 158 and head north towards US 42 all the way down to State Route 13, where then you can get back onto I-70. And then if you are heading I-70 westbound, that's going to detour back at Gray Shot. That's near the Muskingum-Licking County line. That's going to be at exit 142, and then you're going to head north to US 40 and then west to State Route 310 before you can get back on the highway here. But yeah, again, a lot of standing water we're seeing as it's approaching the shoulderway here of I-70. There are crews right now that are trying to put out cones and again just really try and block it off to give people as much time to get onto these detours as soon as possible. Now, we are continuing to track all of this flooding as we have continued to watch the rainfall totals. Jennifer Herbert is in the studio right now. Jen, please tell me we're done with the rain.
Still seeing some rain across the area right now, and we are tracking more rain into the weekend. It doesn't look like we'll see anything like what we saw last night, but last night did not appear that it was going to be the event it was until we got a little closer to the day. So you can see a few showers still working their way across the area. There are some heavier downpours within these, and some of this, particularly off to the east, going into areas that are dealing with these flood warnings. Now, a lot of these warnings, I believe, expire at 6:30 p.m. I have a feeling we'll hold on to a few of them a little longer. Again, it takes hours, days, sometimes weeks for these waters to recede when we get this much rainfall. Now, once these few showers pass through, we're largely dry going into the overnight and early morning. We will see some patchy, dense fog build in that will impact your visibility in the morning. We're talking minimal visibility as you head out for that Friday morning commute down to about half a mile. That's about as low as it goes, besides being zero. Temperature-wise, we are cool, but of course it's muggy, or else we wouldn't have that fog building in. We'll start the day at 63. Now, for the precipitation outlook, yes, we are tracking the chance for some rain into the forecast. However, it doesn't look like it's going to be more than what we normally see for this time of year going into the beginning of September. So I'll show you exactly when to expect the next chance of rain coming up in the full forecast.